Okay, fine. So the reason is, so Sunday I did not touch the Sprite or Thumbs Up or any such type of cool drinks from the last 6 to 7 years. I did not. I don't touch also. But I went to one of my relatives' house and they gave Sprite. Actually, I cannot say I don't. I don't, because if I don't take, they feel that think it's something. With the force, I took it. So next day, my voice change. It takes 1 or 2 days. Again, it will go. Ankit, be positive, ma, by yourself. Be positive by yourself. That's why, right? So, right. So, Ankit, be positive, ma. Don't be in a what do you call? Don't think in the wrong way. Right. So, I don't want to give the reason for you. Furthermore, positive reasons I will give. Right. So, they asked why voice changed. I said the reason. So Ankit is thinking always in wrong direction. So we can't do. So and we'll be very careful also, first of all. Even nobody is following any COVID restriction. I am still following this glass wearing and all those things. Let it be, not a problem. Ankit is a different student. He is our favorite Guinness Book student. Right? Fine. So let us move to that. So time waste. Let us move to the further discussion. So I hope that we are in the discussion of files. So in that files topic, almost I gave files in Python. What is the use of that? Something changed. Why this everything changed here? So these people don't know how to deal the system and all those things. Fine. So this is a discussion I did in the class about the files concept and all. And almost after that, I entered into the next concept called operations on files and persistent application diagram, operations on file, persistent applications, and what type of applications you can develop, definition of files, and definition of stream. Almost I explained in the last session. And moreover, I went for what? Non-persistent, persistent diagrammatic representation, the diagrammatic format also I explained. Fine, I went for this. Next, I went for write operation and read operation concept also explained. Write operation and read operation concept also explained. And you know, the type of information also I gave. Fine. And next, I want to continue the operations on files also. Operations on files. How many operations, students? 2 operations. One is write operation and one more is read operation. In the write operation, what type of things has done in the write operation? In the read operation, what type of things is happening? All those things almost I explained in the last session. And it is the time to see to move forward further discussion in the class. So let us start the further discussion in the class. What is that concept now? I'm going to enter how to open the files. And before that, I need to talk about file opening modes, read mode and write mode. So try to understand carefully. If I look at the syntax, index part of it, I need to discuss operations we have done it. And regarding this syntax for opening the file and the file opening modes also I will explain. Before the syntax for opening the files, I need to talk about what? File opening modes. After that, last moment I will talk about types of files also I will explain. Okay, students. So let us go for what? File opening modes is a topic in today. File opening modes. So I'm going to explain file opening modes in Python. File opening modes in Python. Right. So now I'm going to move to the further file opening modes in Python language. I'm going to explain. So very simple, students. Let's watch it. If I want to open the file to perform which operation? Write operation, read operation, or any sort of operation. Choose the file name. Open the file name in which mode? write mode. Choose the file name and open the file name in which mode. So such a type of operations if you want, definitely I must know which type of modes are comes under opening of in read mode, opening of in write mode. I must know in the class. Okay. So I'm going to start about to open the file. To open the file, very careful, ma. This is little important in today's onwards. To open the file, we must specify type of mode, type of file mode, type of which mode? File mode. And they are classified into 7 types. How many types of modes are there? 7 types of file opening modes are there. What are those 7 types of file opening modes are there? I'm going to say. So the 7 file opening modes are, now I'm going to say, they are one by one I am going to explain. What is the first mode I am going to explain? R mode. What is the first one? R mode. R mode. I will explain what is R mode. In detail, I will explain what is R mode. Next, I will explain after a few minutes after writing that. Second one is called what? W mode I will explain. Next, after that, I will go for what you know. Come on. A mode I will explain. A. Next, I will go for what you know. Fourth is called what? Come on. R plus mode it is called. Next, I am going to explain here what fifth one I am going to say, that is called what? W plus mode. W plus mode. Next is called what you know? Sixth. Sixth is called what? A plus. A plus mode. And seventh is called what? Yes. X mode we can call. So I am going to explain very carefully. Try to understand, students. So there is a lot of discussion will be there, and try to understand everything more clearly. Right? Nothing is going to be theoretical. I'm going to show every moment of it more practical in the class. Okay? And simultaneously, I can discuss syntax for opening the file also I can write it. Syntax for opening the file also I can do it. Syntax for opening the file also I can do it. So, what is the syntax for opening the file? There are 2 things are there. To discuss this part, I need to go for this open function. In the open function, I need to specify what? File name and opening mode I need to specify. Before I'm going to write the opening mode, I want to specify here only what? File opening modes. First we are learning. Then I can use it in where? File opening time. So without learning file opening mode, I don't want to say only 1 or 2 modes. Let me discuss completely. Okay? Right. So why this R mode is required? It's very easy and very simple to do it. This mode is used for opening the file in which mode? Which mode? Read mode. Which mode it is? Read mode. What are the operations we can perform on the files? Read mode and write mode. Read operation and write operation. In read operation, what we do? We read the records from the file of secondary memory in the object of main memory. So I need to choose the file name and open the file name in read mode. Read mode means which letter I have to use? R. R. Okay. Okay, students. One more point I want to say. In the file opening mode, see students, there is a syntax is there, open. Which one I have to specify? File name, comma, file opening mode I am specifying what? R. This is called file mode actually. This is called file mode. We are learning that only. In this place I can specify how many modes? 7 modes I can specify. Today what is my file name? I am specifying some XYZ. I will show you in the program part. I will say the file opening mode. If I write the file opening mode within the double quotes R, the specified file opened in which mode? Read mode. If that file is not there in secondary memory, you will get which error? File not found error will come. I have to think about the programming. I have to think about the exception also. Okay, my dear students. R is called what? read mode. In Python programming, if I don't specify any mode at all, by default it is which mode? Read mode. Which mode? What is the default file mode in Python? Yes, please remember that I'm writing this is one of the default mode. Default mode. That means if I don't specify the R mode at all, if I don't specify any file mode at all, by default which mode it is? Right. Understand? Good. Next I'm going to say one more kind of thing. This is one of the default mode. Good. Second point I'm going to discuss. What is my second point I'm going to say? If the existing file is, or I can write, if we open any file name in which mode? R mode, and if that file does not exist in which memory? Secondary memory. We get what? We get what, my dear students? File not found error. See ma, little bit fast, let us understand. We will get which error? File not found error. Which error ma? File not found error. We get file not found error. Did you understand? Good. What do you know about R mode? R mode is used for opening the file in which mode? Read mode. Okay, it is one of the default mode. If we are opening any file in R mode and if that file does not exist, we get which exception? Finished. Shall I move forward? Good. It's easy to understand. Now I am going for W mode. Dear students who are in the online, did you understand, my dear students? Tejal, file space not found error ma. You have to write like this. File F capital, N capital, found capital, E error capital. Right. So this is called R mode. Right. So you have to write very carefully. Exceptions topic is over. Please practice the programming so that you can understand. Right. Yes, Tejal, correct. Now you are correct. Very good. I really appreciate you. You corrected by yourself. Very nice. Nice to see. Right. Next, I am going for W mode. Shall we start? How many operations you can perform on files? Quickly. Two types of operations you can perform on files. One is write operation. What is the purpose of write operation? To transfer the temporary data from the object of main memory into the file of secondary memory. We use which operation? Write operation. In write operation, first step is choose the file name, open the file name in write mode. To open that file name in write mode means create that file newly and write the data. To create the file newly and to ready to write the data, I must use which mode? W mode. Understand me? So come on to the point. This mode is used for creating a new file, and create a new file and opens in which mode? Write mode. Write mode always. Very, very important word is there inside of it. This mode is used for creating a new file and opens in write mode always. Good. Sir, now I want to give you a detailed description. When you came first day to my class, you brought a notebook, right? You brought a notebook. Which notebook you brought it? New notebook or existing BTech first year notebook? New notebook you brought it. And I explained something on the day, it is entered into your brain. And it is called what? I said write the notes. For example, you opened which notes? New notes or existing notes? New note. That means newly created and written the data. Where it is written on the first page. Understand? Second day you are coming to my class. What notes you are bringing? Yesterday's notes you will bring. That is existing notes you will bring. Second day also I explained. Second day also he explained. Second day also data will be kept into your notes or not. That means second day which nodes you are opening? Write mode only. Which nodes? Existing nodes. There are two things you are opening. One is a new nodes. One more is existing nodes. Similarly, even in the industry also, we will open the new file. We will open the existing file also. Understand? Now, dear students, always look into that. W mode always opens any sort of file, whether it is a new file or existing file, always opens newly and writes the data from the beginning. From the beginning means what? Existing data will be overlapped. Is it understandable? So I am writing if the file name already exists, and if we open it in which mode? W mode, then it opens in which mode? It opens in which mode? Write mode, and existing data, come on, express, existing data overlaps with which data? New data. This is one of the important point you have to remember. That's why actually first sentence itself is more than enough. This mode is always used for creating a new file and opens into where? And date always opens into where? Write mode always. And the second thing, if the file name already exists, and if we open it into which mode? W mode, then it opens in which mode? Write mode, and existing data overlaps with, this is called what concept? Which concept it is? W mode. Is it clear? So I hope that it is more clear about this explanation. I think so. So students who are in the online, is it clear about this? Yes, Ma Ajay Kumar, very good. It's nice to listen. 315 pages completed. Ajay Kumar, very good. Doing very good notes. Nice. Come on, students. Is it understandable? Yes, clear. Very good. Now slowly we are going to, you may feel little difficulty the moment when I go on further. Okay. Now I am going to wear A mode. Maintain the same clarity. Maintain the same concentration. Now I am going for what? A mode. What is A stands for? Append. What is earlier one is called? Overlaps. There is a lot of difference between overlapping and appending. A mode is exactly similar to what? W mode. But in A mode, what is happening? Instead of overlapping, it will be appended. Best example, your classroom notes. Are you adding every day at the end of the notes, or you are overlapping? Writing the notes at the end of the existing page or not? That means you are opening your notes in W mode or A mode? A mode. So let me give one small example. I created a file, first day, first file, new file in W mode. I wrote two records. I wrote two records first day. Second day also I opened the same file. Second day I wrote 4 records. In that file, how many records are there? How many records are there? I want to know the answer. How many records are there? Only 4. Generally, student will expect 6. That is wrong. W mode I am saying. Yesterday I wrote 2 records. Today I am writing 4 records. Overlapped or not? See my sentences. Existing data overlaps with which data? New data. Right. Yes, ma. Pooja. Same thing. Overlapping means existing data arises. Existing data are eliminated and a new data will be written. That is known as what? Overlapping. Understanding? And don't take much time because it is very easy. Now I'm going to take what? A mode. This mode is used for opening new file. Separate line I will write. New file, opening new file and new file and performs which operation? Performs which operation? Write operation. Next is called what? This mode is this mode can also be used for used for opening which file? Existing file in which mode? In which mode? Write mode, and new data will be appended to the which data? Existing data. Appended word is important. This mode is used for opening new file and performs what operation? Write operation. This mode can also be used for opening existing file in write mode, and a new data will be appended to the existing data. It is simply, I can say, A mode is very much flexible than what? W. Did you understand the difference between A and W? Yes, W mode always writes the data from the beginning of the file. If the file already exists, overlaps and writes the new data. If I open the file in A mode, it do what? If it is a new file, opens in write mode and writes the data. If the file already exists, what it does? It appends the data without overlapping the existing data. That is called which mode? A mode. A mode is also one of the flavor of which mode? W mode only. Up to here clear? Yes, so students in the online, please confirm it. Is it clear? Is A mode is clear, my dear students? Quickly. Now I am going to talk about R plus. R plus. Very good. Let me move to the R plus mode. This is also a very easy part. Here, R plus mode says what? R means what mode actually? Read mode. Original R plus stands for reading part. The operation plus means it will do other than read also. Other than read, what left out? Carefully think. Right. So R plus can do what? First it will do read. Later it will perform what? Beginning it won't allow you to write ma. Why? Because when I open my file in R plus, that file may found, may not found. That means you will get which error, which exception? File not found error. When file not found error is coming, how can you perform write operation? So in R plus mode, it opens the file in read mode basically, and on that file what we can perform? Read operation first. Later we can perform what? Later you can perform what? Sit here. Sit. When I say sit means you have to sit. Sit means sit. You sat your friend. No sleeping. I did not touch you. When you sleep, you have to sit with me. It's a rule. Okay now? Right. Open the notes. Right. Now you will not get sleep. Okay, take pen also. Open the notes properly. And now listen. You also listen, sit properly. Now come to the point. Now I'm going to say what? R plus mode. Why do you use R plus mode? Basically you think about R. Actually very easy to understand. R plus mode is meant for what? Opening the file in read mode. If the file does not exist, what exception? Okay, that is done. Plus means what? It will perform other than that read also. That is called what? That means it meant for what? Read mode, reading the data. At the last we will do what? Right. So I'm going to write it. So this mode is used for opening the file. Used for opening the file in which mode? Read mode. Okay. When we open the file name in which mode? R plus mode, then on that file we can perform first which operation? Read operation, and later we perform which operation? Write operation. And moreover, you need to remember, when we are opening this file in R plus mode, then on that file in the bracket, if file, what is that? Exist, we can perform first which operation? Read operation, and later we can perform. If the file does not exist, no read operation, no write operation, file not found error will come. Understand? Good. That is about which operation? R plus. Are you able to do? So if I want to read and write, better you can choose what? R plus. Okay? Right. Students in the online, confirm it once again. Each mode I will ask you. Confirm quickly. All of you. Right? Done. Fine. Coming to where next? W plus. Okay, mom. Good. Maintain it. Same thing. W plus. W plus is exactly similar to W. W plus is exactly similar to what? There is no doubt at all. But only thing is, plus operator is there. What is that plus? What it will do? Read also. But first you have to do what? Later. Now you will get immediately doubt. What is the difference between R plus and W plus? Even interviewer also will ask this question. Don't feel like other students. Both of them are same or something. Their exceptions are going to be different. When you open in R plus, if the file does not exist, you will get what? Right. And first, what are you doing? Read operation. At last, you are doing what? Yes. When you go for W plus mode, what is happening? It opens the file in write mode. It creates the file in write mode and writes the data from where? Beginning of the file. And later you can do what? Read also. If we try to write the data once again in that, existing data will be overlapped. That's what I'm saying. W plus mode is exactly similar to what mode? W mode. But additionally, we are doing which operation? Write operation. W plus operation, we are going to do it. So here, don't get confused and don't get a doubt. First of all, what is the difference between R plus and what? W plus. R plus, you will get which exception? I already said that file not found error. Even I said in the class, R plus mode is similar to what? R mode, but it is doing extra what operation? After which operation? First read operation, later we perform. And what exception is resulting here? What exception is resulting? File not found error. When you come to W plus mode, there is no question of getting file not found error at all. Right? I don't want to say R plus and W plus read, write, or write, read. I don't want to say that type of simple sentence. The exception is going to be different. So moreover, overlapping problem is also there in this. Now I'm going to say this mode is used for this mode is used for come on, what is this? Opening the file always in which mode? Write mode, comma, first performs which operation? Write operation, and later it performs. Later we can perform which operation? Read operation. Later it can perform what? Read operation. You will get it. Are you able to understand? So here existing and everything is same. One small note point I can write it. Note that W plus mode functionality is similar to what? W mode, but with this mode, additionally we can perform which operation? Read operation. We can perform which operation? Read operation. Is it clear? Fine. Coming to A plus. A plus is nothing but what? One flexible part of what? W. With this A plus, I can say write operation, read operation, appending, everything I can do it. And don't think that A plus is beginning meant for reading, not possible. A plus and W plus you compare. First you compare this A mode and W mode. What is the difference between A mode and W mode? What it is doing? In the case of existing file opened in write mode or not? In the case of A mode, existing file is opened and what is happening? New data will be appended. Same to same here also. But only thing is you can do what? Read operation also you can do. Sir, you can do read operation in W plus also. But what is happening? Similar to what mode? W mode means what is happening here? Overlaps or not? Overlaps or not? But with this A plus mode, what is happening? What is happening? Appending. So I'm going to take out the same type of operation. This mode is used for opening the new file and performs. This mode can also be used for opening the existing file in write mode and the new data will be appended at the end of it. Additionally, with this mode, we can perform what? Read operation. With that we can perform read operation. So in the bracket, first we perform which operation? Write operation, and later we perform read operation. You can get it out. Sir, it is looking all of them are similar, sound is coming. Same meaning is coming. W plus is called what? Overlaps. Because I said W plus mode is similar to what mode? A plus is doing what? Appending. Plus we are doing which operation? Yes. Are you getting? So additionally, with this mode we can perform read operation. Here also we can perform read operation, but similar to W mode, overlapping is taking place. Here what is happening? Appending is taking place. Plus what is an extra operation? Read operation is performing. Is it understandable, student? Right? A plus mode, W plus mode. I hope it is clear. W plus mode extendable functionalities. A plus. A mode extended functionality is what? A plus. And W mode extended functionality in the same flavor is W plus. R mode extended functionality is what? R plus. So R plus, A plus, W plus are simply nothing but what? Extended functionalities of traditional modes. Shall I continue? Yeah. Let us go to the X mode here. X mode. I'm going to talk about X mode here. What is this X mode concept is? Very simple. This mode is exclusively used for, the word is important, exclusively used for opening the file in opening or creating the file in write mode. In which mode? Write mode. So the name itself says this mode is used for, is exclusively used for opening or creating the file in which mode? Write mode. So you will get a big doubt. What is the difference between W mode and X mode? You take one best example. So this file, this mode I can write opens any file, opens any file, opens any file in write mode only once, only once. But here W mode opens the file any number of times. See that if the file name already exists, then opens in which mode? W mode, and then existing data overlaps with, but this X mode is also used for opening the file in which mode? But how many times? If the same existing file opened in which mode? X mode, you will get an error. If we open existing file in which mode? X mode, then we get file exist error. What error? File exist error, you will get it. This is not happens with which mode? W mode. If the file name already exists and if we opens in W mode, then it opens in which mode? And then existing data overlaps with. But in this case, if we open existing file in which mode, then we get immediately what? Yes, that means this mode opens any file, in which mode? How many times? That means one file can be opened only once in which mode? X mode. Is it clear? Is my concept is clear? Once again, I am giving the clarity. I am asking a question. Suppose your company decided to take attendance of every employee every day. So biometric example, you take it. So what is happening? When the calendar date is changing, that is treated as one file. Am I correct? When calendar date is changing, it is treated as one file. How many days? 30 days, 31 days, Sundays, all those things you take it. Every day taken as one file. So tell me, when the office starts at 8 o'clock, my biometric machine is ready to take the attendance of every employee or not? So internally, what is created? One file. Today's example, 4/5/2022, one file is created. Exclusively. In which mode? Write mode. All the people attendance is maintained. Tomorrow you are coming. Is the same file will be carried tomorrow? No. If it is carried tomorrow, it is called which mode? W mode. And tomorrow 5/5/2022. Previous data overlaps or not? But today is what concept? X mode. X mode says what? Tomorrow exclusively one more file is created. What is the tomorrow's file name? 5/5/2022. Next day file 6/5/2022. 7/5/2022. Are they new files or existing files? According to my calendar, the file will be created. I hope you are understanding. So what is the difference between X mode and W mode? Are you able to understand? W mode can open existing file any number of times in write mode, and existing data overlaps with the new data. With the X mode, one file can be opened in write mode only once. If I open existing file in which mode? X mode, you will get which error? Yes, file exist error will not come in W mode, will not come in W plus, will not come in W plus, A plus, never comes. But it comes only in X mode. Are you understanding? So every day in the universe is a new day. So God is created the universe which file? X file. He creates a day. The day will not come in the near future again. Am I correct? 3, 4, 20, 22, will it come again in the near future? Any number of days? That file is over. If the file is again creating, it will get what? Day exist error, he will get it. File exist error, he will get it. I hope X, this is a very regularly asking question. What is the use of X mode? People knows files. They know only how many files they know. Only R and then what? W plus only they knows. But they don't know other kind of modes. So I gave the clarity on types of modes here. I hope that the types of modes which is explained is clear for you. I hope so. Is it clear? Right. So the students who are in the online, did you understand, students? Did you understand this file opening modes? Make it quickly. Right. Very good. Now I'm going for slowly programming. I want to come slowly programmatical. I am going to enter into that. So let us coming to this point back. Good. Nice. I am going to enter into file opening modes. I am going to discuss. And after that, I want to discuss 2 minutes types of files also I want to discuss. 2 minutes I will discuss types of files because that also part of our class. Very good. Look at that. How many file opening modes are there? Come on, spell out all of you. 7 file opening modes are there. 7 file opening modes are there. What are those? R, W, A, R plus, W plus, A plus. Right. Pooja, if X mode create a new file exclusively, then what is the name of new file? What is the name of the new file, ma? If you open that mode in new file, you are giving the name of the file, Pooja? Are you giving the name of the file or not? Pooja, I'm asking you. Are you specifying the name of the file or not? That file only will be checking. Is it existing file or new file? If it is existing file, which error you get? I said file exist error. If the file is totally new, then you will be getting created or not? Yes, simple. So coming to the point back, now I'm going to enter into here types of files. In Python programming, we have 2 types of files. 2 types of files. They are, number 1 is called what? Text files. Second one is called what? Binary files. Text files and what? Binary files. First one I am going to talk about the text file. Actually, it's very simple. Text file I am going to discuss. What is the text file I am going to contain? A text file always contains. A text file always contains what? Alphabets, comma, digits, and what? And what? Special symbols. That's it. That type of file is called what? Text file. The best example is, examples I will write it. One more sentence I will write after 5 minutes, after 2 minutes. I'm going to give you, after a few minutes I will write it. Examples I am going to write it. What is an example here? .py. .py. All Python files, all Java files, all C language files, all C++ files, all txt files, all .doc files, etc. These are all containing what? Alphabets, special symbols, and then digits. Am I correct? So this I am typing for example. It is called text file or not? Right. Your PDF file is comes under, some images will be there inside. That is comes under binary file. Right. So what is your doubt? Deleted. Who said that? I did not say deleted, my dear student. You are mistakenly understand. Where is that deleted automatically? File exit error means what? Exist. Exit, no. Exist. Exit means leaving. Exist means what? Yes. Is it exit? It is exist. Okay, please. Right. Now coming to the point of it, these are the examples. Now coming to the text file. Text file, text file always denoted with, please remember this word, denoted by a letter, denoted by a letter, what? Denoted by a letter, what? T, denoted by a letter called T. And default file, the default file in Python, the default file in Python, default file in Python is which file? Text file. Default file in Python is what file? Default file in Python is called a text file. If you want to create a binary file, some special letter I need to use it. Are you able to get my points? Coming to after 2 minutes, you will come across. Let me go to the binary file. A binary file, I'm going to give you the clarity on this area. Binary file, I want to go for it. What is it? I'm going to give you the clarity on this area. Second one, I'm going to talk about binary files. Binary file is the one, binary file is the one always contains the data, always contains data in which format? Binary format. Some of the people can say in the form of what? Pixels. In the form of what? Pixels. Pixels. What is meant by pixels? Pixels means what? A smallest addressable element on the screen is called a pixel. Pixel format. Okay. So actually it is available in the form of what? Binary format. Binary example I will give you. Don't worry. Binary file always denoted by a letter called what? B. Sir, what are the examples? You tell me, sir. Examples. I'll create a binary file and I will show in the class. Don't worry. It is going to be all types of images. All types of images. Do you know images? Maybe .jpg, .jpg, comma, .jpeg, comma, .png, right or not? .gif, .gif. These are all comes under what? Image kind of things. Next is called what? Audio, audio and what? Video files, audio and video files. Next is called what? PDF, PDF documents, PDF documents, because in PDF documents definitely some images will be there. Are you able to understand? Anything, some small images, videos, audio files and etc. All sort of image related files are comes under which file? Binary files are denoted by a letter called what? B. How to use it, where to use it, I'm going to specify in the class. How many types of files are there? 2 types of files are there. One is called what? Text file, and next is binary file. Text file is going to be a letter T, which contains alphabets, digits and special symbols, and the default file is called what? Text file. All sorts of our Python programs, text files, Java programs and everything is containing alphabets, digits and special symbols only. Coming to the binary file, a binary file always contains the data in binary format, and binary file is denoted by a letter called B, and all types sorts of images, audio and then video files are comes under what? Audio and video files are comes under what? Binary file. All sorts of PDF documentation, Excel sheet with graphs and all those things is comes under what? Binary file. Wherever there is an image, wherever there is an image, definitely it is called which file? Binary file. Without image, there is only text data, alphabets, digits and everything. It's called which file? Text file. So just apply your own knowledge. Text files and binary files are the two. How to create a binary file, how to create a text file, I'm going to explain. Okay, students. This is called what? Types of files. Types of files, let me save it. Okay, we understand types of files. We understand file opening modes. Combination together I am using. A plus T I am saying. What is the meaning of it? A plus T. Opening the text file in A plus mode. What is A plus mode? You know. What is T? text file. If I don't write a plus at all, which file it is by default? A plus t only. Are you getting? Suppose if I write a wt, what is wt? Opening the text file in write mode. If I write only w, which is nothing but what? Text file only. wb I am writing, opening the binary file in write mode. Opening w plus b, w plus mode binary file. Did you understand? So the letters are important, ma. Please keep in mind. I will use it in the programming part. Don't worry, because a lot of discussion is there. So I hope students who are in the online, is it understandable? Yes, ma. Rare file is also compressed format, my dear student. Don't go to that type of things, ma. Rare file is nothing but compressed format. I used to compress it now. Any images are there? Do you have any images inside? Nothing, na. Nothing is there. Of course, in the paint I am writing, I am giving, that is called PNG file. It is called PNG. I wrote specially. If any image is there, it is called a binary file. If no images are there, it is a text file, I said. Very simple. In my rare file means compression of all these things into a single file. In the compression, one video file is there, one audio file is there, one image is there. Everything is there. I am compressing together. So since image is there inside of it, definitely it is a binary file. Okay, no? So when I do the programming, it is so simple for you. Nothing is different. Nothing is done. So coming to the types of files, we understand this. Wherever there are images are there, wherever there is some kind of audio, video kind of things are there, it is called what? Binary. Without audio, without video, without images, nothing is there. It is called what? I gave my definition very clearly. If you have any type of file, apply my definition and decide immediately, you will get the output of it. Right. So coming to the point of it, further I am going to discuss. Next, I am going to enter into file syntax for opening the files. Opening the files I am going to discuss. Next concept is that only. Yes, Kurva. So PARQUE file. Some file is there. Suppose I don't know whether it is text file or binary file. I don't know anything about that. Open in binary mode, no problem. In the programming, when I show now, you will say, sir, I don't bother about it, the binary file or text file. I will show you that. Any file, I don't know any type of file, we can read directly. How to read it, I am going to show. Okay, right. So let us go to the opening of the files. Opening the files. Coming to the opening the files. How to open the file? Come on, what is the need of opening the file? Come on to the point. How many operations you can do on files? 2. What is the first one? Write, read. What is the purpose of write? Transferring temporary data from main memory into the file of secondary memory. Into secondary memory, wrong I said yesterday. Into the file of secondary memory. Okay. To do this, what is the first step? Choose the file name. Choose the second step. Open the file name in write mode. So I need the syntax or not? I need the syntax. That's why I'm learning the syntax for what? Opening the files in read mode as well as write mode. So to perform various operations on files, various operations on what? Files. We have, first we must open the file in where? First we must open the file. In Python. I'm going to say in Python we have, come on, how many ways? 2 ways or 2 syntaxes or 2 approaches, 2 syntaxes to open the file. Okay, they are Now I'm going to give you the clarity. I'm going to give you the clarity. What is the first one? Number one is called what? By using which function? Open function. Which function? Open function. Second one is by using what? With the open. With the open. With the open. Just to see with. Otherwise you will feel it is a single word. It is a double word. With the open. This is called what? Only one single function called what? Open. So why two things are there? Definitely some small difference is there. When I go for first one, what is the thing? When I go to second one, what is the modern facility available inside? And which one I have to prefer? Which one I have to prefer? I need to go for it. Okay, na? So first one we are going for what? What is the first thing I need to cover it? By using which function? Open function. Come on, start here. After a few minutes, after showing this example, I will go for what? Second one I will go. After explaining both of them, after explaining both the things, I will ask you, which one you will prefer? You will say, sir, I will prefer always with what? Second one I will prefer, you will say. Because some beautiful advantage is there. Everybody will ask a question. Out of these two approaches, which approach you will follow? Out of these two approaches, which approach you will follow, they will ask you. You will say second one. They will ask you why second one? What is its speciality? I will tell you that. Shall I move forward, students? Yeah. Come on to this. Now I'm asking a question. Now I'm going to a question. Every function of Python belongs to dash. Ajay Kumar, I will explain, ma. I will explain. Because to write a program, minimum knowledge, minimum concepts I have to discuss, na? Ajay Kumar. To write the program, Priyanka, very good, ma. Keep it up. Keep it up. Priyanka is correct. Yes. Kunal, correct. So, every function of Python belongs to what? One type of module. A module is a collection of what? A module is a collection of what? Functions. Am I right? A module is a collection of functions. So without modules, there is no functions at all. Right or not? Yes, 1 minute. Now I'm going to see that. I'm going to use it. This modules concept I'm using, already we used it. And modules extension is what? Packages. They have seen many more. Here, open is one function. Open is one of the predefined function. Is one of the predefined function. Tell me more. Predefined function. Predefined function. And by default belongs to what? What is the default module by default? Built-ins. Built-ins ma. Built-in kaadu. Built-ins. Okay. And it present in default module called what? Built-ins. Built-ins. Are you okay? Built-ins. Priyanka, very good, ma. So open is one of the predefined function and it present in default module called, okay, default module built-ins. In the beginning only modules only I said. Out of many modules, which module is by default coming? Built-ins module is coming. And so many more functions we have seen already. All those things which are present into built-ins module only. And some of the modules we imported and we have done it also. Okay. Sir, what is the purpose of this function? This function is used for opening any specified file. Any specified file in which mode? Any specified file in specified file mode. Specified what mode? File mode. How many file modes are there? Two. 7 are there. 7 file modes are there. What are those? R, W, A. You are saying everything correct, but when time is coming, you are not saying. That is the problem. When star start, self start problem. When star start, you will continue. I like it. But when you go to interview will not give this chance or and you will start the story. You will not give a chance. If you don't answer within 2-3 seconds, you will wait. You will say, okay, next question. You will say, self starting will be there for you because not reading regularly. You are just listening the class and you are continuing whenever I start. Just if you read daily, you will have very good self start. Am I correct? So that's why read daily. So used for opening any file, used for opening any specified file in what? Any specified file mode. Sir, what is the syntax? Now I'm going to write syntax. A beautiful syntax I'm writing. Please observe it. Variable name is equal to open of, what is this? File name. It takes 2 arguments. Next is what? File mode. File mode. Do you know file modes concept already? That's why. To understand this more perfectly, I discussed before this. Okay, what is this now? File name. And next is called what? File mode. Come on, explanation. I'm giving an explanation here. I will go for immediately program also. After 2 minutes, within 2 minutes, I'm ready to go to the program. I told you already. What is the open here? Function, predefined function. Used to open the file in which mode? Specified file in specified mode. I'm going to specify that. What is this variable name? What is the variable name? I'm writing. Variable name is an object, right or not? Once, look at ma. Once if I open this file in this specified file mode, this file is pointed by what? The variable name. That's why that variable name is just named as file pointer. What is that? Whenever you open your notes for writing, who is pointing to your notes? Your pen is pointing. So pen is called what? Pointer to the book or not? Whenever you open the notes for reading, who is pointing to your notes? Your eyes are pointing to your notes. Your eyes are called what? Pointer to the notes. Am I clear? Suppose I am using this cursor. I am using this cursor. Wherever I want, I am just highlighting it or not. It is nothing but my mouse cursor is nothing but what? It's a pointer. When I am giving about my project to the client organization, I will use some laser light to point to somewhere else. That light is called pointer to my presentation. Like that. Variable name is an object. Is an object of text IO wrapper. Every object behind there is a class name. There is a class name. Am I correct? I will show you that. I will show very shortly. I'm going to the program. Okay, students, are you getting me? So, what is the variable name? Is an object of what? Text IO wrapper. Text IO wrapper. And it is called, it is pointing to the file. Pointing to the file. And it is called, file pointer. I am calling it as a file pointer and everybody will call it as a file pointer. A variable pointing to the file is called a file pointer, which is an object of which type? Text IO wrapper. I will show you that very shortly. Don't worry. Come on, tell me. Next, variable name you understand and open function you already understand. What is the purpose of it? Already you understand that it is present into built-in module. Next, I am talking about what? File name represents. File name represents the type of file. Type of what? File. Type of file. Which file it is? Binary file or text file? You need to decide. Binary file or text file. Or any file if I don't know, just specify the file. That's it. If I don't know text file or binary file, suppose if it is not a text file, you felt I don't know any type of file. Better I say always recommend to you, you say B. B means binary you specify. Automatically it will open it and then I will read the data. I will read the data. So come here. You also sleeping? Then you sit down there only. He's coming. You're also sleeping. Why you are coming then? Okay, sit down. All sleeping batch at one place. Sleeping, na? Sometimes. Sleeping means you have to come to me. So they are very important for me. Come. No. You have to come to me. System is system. No syntax violating. Right. Need to answer my questions. Okay. Ready to start? Ready to sleep? Ready to start or ready to listen? Listen. Right. You slept around 6 times, right? Sleeping and wake up, sleeping and wake up. So why that much uncontrolled sleep is coming? Yesterday night reading Python notes. No movie. Went somewhere. Secret, top secret. Open only. Journey. Okay. No problem. Take care. Take care. Now, Ankit, whenever I'm talking about other than the subject, Ankit will come into picture. So, Ankit is a very naughty guy in the class. Fine. Come on to the point. File name represents type of file. Which type of file? Binary file or text file? Take care about it. Next, I'm going to take what? File mode can be either come on fast, either what? R comma W comma what? A comma, next is what? R plus comma W plus comma A plus comma what? X. Either of these modes, either of R, W, A and etc. Okay, then once this statement is successful, what is happening? I am writing. I am writing. Once we open, see students, last is very, very important point. Once we open the file, once we open the file with the open function, then after all types of operation, all types on the file is over, it is mandatory for us to close our file or not? Once you open your notes at the class is ending time, you will close your notes and keep it in the bag or not? What happens if you close your notes and open your notes and taking the opened notes outside and going? Maybe because of some natural disasters, the data may be inconsistent data, it will become or not? Same thing in real time. Once we open the file, it is always recommended and mandatory for you to close your files. Otherwise, some type of unauthorized modifications may take place. That's why once we open the file with open, then it is mandatory. To close the file by using which function? Close function. By using which function? Close function. You have to close the file, and it is one of the manual process. It is one of the manual process. It is a manual you are doing it. Are you getting my point? But now industry is expecting auto closable property. One auto property is there. Auto closable property. What do you mean by that? Once my file operation is over, once if I come across the corresponding indentation, file will be closed automatically, like your Wi-Fi. As long as which I'm inside the home, my mobile is connected. Once if I come out of my home, I cannot use that Wi-Fi connection. Did you understand this small example? When I go to the lift also you take it. When I go to that, when I come out of the lift, modern lifts, automatically closing or not? Same thing like Wi-Fi. When I go to the home, automatically connected. When I come out of it, automatically relinquished. That is nothing but in this function, in this concept, which kind of facility was not there? Auto closable property is not there. That's why we are closing the file manually. It is one of the manual process. In the bracket, not supporting what? Auto closable property, not supporting auto closable property. I hope not supporting auto closable property. Not supporting auto closable property. Who is supporting auto closable property? Next one is supporting. I will show that auto closable property how it is. Shall I go to one program now? Yes. So students who are in online, did you understand the meaning of last one, students? Please confirm it once. Please confirm it once. Right? So auto closable property, what is the meaning of it? I will show you with this. First, let me go to the first example by using open function. Shall I? Yes. First example I am going to. Next first example I am going to. First Python program I am entering. Look at that. Python. Now I am saying this program opens kvr.data in read mode. kvr.data in which mode? Read mode. What is my file name? kvr.data. Opens kvr.data is my file name. Opens in which mode? Read mode. Okay, start. Tell me, what should I do? What is my file name? kvr.data. Opens in which mode? So which operation I am doing indirectly? Read operation. Which operation? Read operation means what is the first step? If you choose the file name, operations and file. My notes is very important. Everything you follow me. That's it. Choose the open the file name in perform cycle of. Okay, where is the difficulty? Everything is spoon feeding. Everything is spoon feeding. You need not to put your efforts. Everything is there in my notes. Tell me, first one. FP is equal to open. What is my file name? kvr.data, comma what? Choose the file name. kvr.data. Opens the file name in which mode? R mode. To open my file, which function I will use? Which mode? R. So I need to use the syntax for opening the file or not? Yes. What is FP? Object of which type? Just now I told you. Text IO wrapper. Just now I told you. Text IO wrapper. No problem. I will show you. Don't worry. Here, when this coming to right side statement, kvr.data, is it there? If I don't write anything here, it is looking into where? Current working folder. Suppose I am writing C colon HUID folder. What is the file name? kvr.data. Was it there in C colon HUID folder kvr.data? That is called absolute path. Already I said in my class. Packages. sys.path.append of absolute path. That only I am using. Here I don't write anything. No C colon, no D colon, nothing. It is nothing but current working directory. Okay, students, see that file open example 1.py. Small kids level programming I am explaining to you. Very small example we start with. See here, file open example 1.py. Coming to command prompt. Now you need to tell what is the answer is coming. I say kvr here, Python here, 9 AM and CD files here. I say, come on students, say dir. In this I am having only one file name is there. What is that? Just now I saved my file name. What is that? file open ex1.py. Following, ma? Now I will execute. Py file open example1.py. What will happen? File. I will ask online students. What is that? What is happening? Priyanka, check it out, ma'am. Kavya, very good. File not found error. File not found error. Where I said already, my notes is an Indian constitution for you. My notes is an Indian constitution. Okay. I said file opening modes. Where is it? File opening modes. Yeah. Come on. This mode is used for opening the file in read mode. If we open any file in R mode, if that file does not exist in secondary memory, we will get what? My notes is everything is there. If it is there, you will do wonders. If it is not there, you can't cross Amirpet also. It's an energy drink for you. Python energy. Okay. Take care. Now enter key, you will get exception. Which side exception will come? Right side statement only exception will come. Which exception? See that? Trace everything. What is it? No such file or directory kvr.data. It is not there. Go. Then what do you do? Ma? I go to this place. I say here. Immediately write what? Try. I say, come on, what I say, except, already you know exception handling. I'm carrying, what is it? File not found error. File not found, okay, print of, come on, file does not exist. It's an user-friendly message. You execute, file does not exist. Correct? Okay, sir. Then please create that file, sir. Create. How can I create that file? Open in W. Open in which mode? W mode is used for what? Creates a new file. Opened in which mode? W mode. No confusions. Go. I will go to this program. I will take this. I will come back to this. I'll come back to the students. Wait. I'll go to the next Python program. Here, this program opens caviar.data. In which mode? Okay, students, write mode. Write mode, I am saying. How many flavors of write modes are there? Flavors of write mode. W plus, A plus, W plus. What are the X also write mode only? What are the flavors of read mode? R plus, purely for read first. Of course, A plus, W plus also read only, but pure flavors of read are that. Okay, no problem. Come on to this. Open example 2. Remove this try. Okay, remove this and say FP. Come on, students. Caviar.data. What is this? W. See, my dear students, I say \n file created successfully. In which mode? Write mode. Well, can I? Okay. Now print type of what? FP is equal to come on, type of FP. Type of what? What is FP? Don't worry about mark. I will use something like KV. I will use my name. Type of KV is a text IO wrapper. I am using something like a FP, just like a rhythmic name, file pointer. KV is a variable pointing to my file. Am I correct? Just execute it. Which mode I am using here? Yes, so save, please save it. So I'm going to execute. Please see, students, DIR, how many programs are there with me? 2 programs are there. File open example 1, file open example 2. 2 things are there with me. I just want to take up that. Come on, please execute. Now see, my dear students, once again I am showing you dir. Only two files are there, two Python files are there. Now kvr.data is going to create. Which file I have to run? Which file I have to run, ma? 2.py. 2 dot. Beautiful. Come on to that. File created successfully in which mode? What is the type of kv variable? Text IO wrapper. Text IO wrapper. Are you following me? It is a class name. Class name. And just before that, there is a IO. Something dot variable name, something dot function name, something dot class name. What is that something is called? Online students will answer. You cannot answer it. Module. Priyanka. Very good. Module dot function name, module dot variable name, module dot class name, alias name dot variable name, alias name dot function name, alias name dot variable name. Long ago already explained. Shall I show you that? No, sir. Please don't show, sir, because we are feeling very much inconvenient, sir. Already discussed or not discussed? Discussed. If you don't answer, what can I do? Because KVR Atma cannot enter into your brain. Artificial intelligence is not that much popular in India so far. So if you read my notes, any interview question, definitely it will be from here. That's why I'm taking that. Otherwise, I would have been completing Python in 20 days only, like other Amirpet institutes. But that is not the way. We will go like this. Okay. What is this underscore IO is called? Excellent. Dot what? Text IO wrapper is called a class name. Every object behind there is a class name. No? Beginning day onwards we are discussing. Please go back. Okay. File is successfully created. Okay, sir. Please show me the file, sir. Once dir you see. What is that function name? You see kvr.data is there or not? Come on. Data is there or not? What is the size? 0 bytes. No data present. Empty file. Empty file. Go. Now you go. Which file I will take? Go to which one? This one you go. File exists. Opens the file in which mode? Will it be opened? Will it be opened? No. What happens? Will it be opened or not? Will it be opened or not? No, you are saying. Changed it. You changed it. I come out of it. You are in other direction. Please change your direction. So it is called what? Created. Created. Coming to where? This one. Opens in which mode? Earlier I got which error? Now I am getting, is it successful or not? Once it is opened in read mode, which will come to which block? Else block. No exception, else block. Yes or no? Yeah. I will say what? Print. Come on. \n. File opened in which mode? Read mode. Successfully. Okay, sir. Please print this information, sir. What is this? I am going to say what I want to print. Type of what? Type of FP is equal to what? Type of what? FP. Okay. See how easy it is. Execute. Which one? File example1.py. What is happening? File opened in read mode successfully because it was already created or not. For example, go immediately kvr1.data. Immediately what will come? That's it. Simple. Okay, sir. Execute. File does not exist. kvr.data, which was already there. See how simple it is. File opened in which mode? What is the type of that? What is text IO wrapper? It is a class whose object is always pointing to the opened file. Opened, maybe in read mode or write mode or W mode or whatever it is. To the file it is pointing always. Is it clear? Okay, sir. Now please show some extra information, sir. Now I am saying some extra information I will write it here. Okay, student, please look at that. I'm going to give you the clarity on this. Now I'm asking a question. Print file mode. File mode. Some information I am printing. Some natural information. Some general information about the file I am printing. Okay, sir. What is that? I want to print the file mode. File. What is FP? What is FP, ma? Here, FP is an object of what? Of what? Text IO. Text IO wrapper. In that object, we have a concept called an attribute is there, a mode attribute. What is that? TP dot what? Mode. Attribute it is. A is equal to 2 plus 3J. A dot real. A dot IMAG. What is real and IMAG? Attributes. What is the mode? Attribute. In which object? File pointer object. Which is of which type? What is that variable name? Mode. Present in which object? FP. Yeah, FP. Yeah, correct. FP. Please print that. Go there. It is going to print. What is that? Which mode? R mode. Okay, I will go to my place. I will not write any mode. I will not write any mode. Please look at. This is one of the. Yes. All the things very practically you try to check it out. I did not specify any mode, but it is going to be what mode it is going to print. You execute. Which mode? R mode. Understand? Go. Next, go to back. I say print. When I open the file in read mode, R mode by default, is it readable? Why thinking? Is it readable? Yes or no? Yes. Is it writable? No. So I have to check readable. W plus, A plus, X. I need to check all the things or not. Okay. Is this file is readable? Is readable? Question mark is equal to comma FP dot readable. There is a function called what? Readable. ABLE. It is a function. Returns true in the case of readable. Returns false in the case of not readable. Now in this case, returns what? Come on. True. Please check it out. What is that? True. Come on, opposite please. Expect ma. Expect it. Is writable. ABLE. Is it writable? Here only. Is writable? I am asking. Is writable? I am saying. Is writable. Is writable. WRIT. Okay. Fine. See that now. How simple it is. Is it writable? False. Are you getting my point? Come on, next. I am going to say one more thing. Is my file is closed? Is file closed? Is file closed? No. We are just it is active. Is file closed? Comma. FP dot what? Closed. It is an attribute again. Closed is an attribute. Is file closed? No. It is what? What it returns? False. False. Look at execute. Is file closed? No. I will go to which block now? After that, which block I am going? Finally block I am going. What I am doing there? FP dot what? Close. Which block you are in? I am from which block? Finally block. Finally block. I say is file closed in finally block? Is file closed in finally block? Finally block. This is called which closing? Manual closing of file. Am I correct? Manual closing of files. What is the answer is last line? Come on guys. Fine, here you see. I am from finally block. Is file closed in finally block? How I closed it? Manually. That is known as which process? Not at all supporting auto closable property. When I go to next syntax, which is supporting automatically closing the files. Of course, almost the time is getting over. When I come back to next session, I will explain about what? Second syntax I will explain. How many syntaxes are there? Two syntaxes are there. One is by using open, one more by using with open. This document I will post tomorrow, because second one also I have to discuss now. After discussing the second one, multiple examples I will discuss on tomorrow. So almost today I gave you a small examples related to W mode. Tomorrow I will show you R plus, W plus, A plus, X also I will explain. And up to here, whatever the time permitted with us, I explain. When I come back to next session, I will show you the second syntax for you. Second syntax, I will show you how the auto closable property is applicable, and I'll continue my examples. Okay, don't miss tomorrow's class. Important, don't miss the class. Okay, thank you. Good day. All the best. Yeah, you can leave the class. Class over.